everyone, how are you doing? What's the latest? Do you ever just like sit and just, talk to yourself, and then when you open your mouth you're just like, bitch, is you okay? Is you alright? Anyway, what are we doing today? Today we are connecting with our ancestors and our angels. We have 3 piles here, and then I'm going to delve into some tarot. This deck I dedicated to myself. This is my deck. This is my Leo deck for myself. And I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to use this deck today for everyone else too. I can be selfish, I'd admit it. But I just love this deck. I feel like it just represents me. I don't know why. But yeah. Thought I'd dig that out and share it with you guys. So what are we doing? We have 3 piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 says, spring, see your seeds grow. Pile number 2 says, magic guardian, unlock the magic within. And pile number 3 says, fire guardian, ignite your passions. And just a heads up, my throat is seriously fucked. I have had a reaction to something, and it's just a whole heap of mess over here. So it is what it is. So when you're ready, let's pick a pole. Let's connect to our ancestors and our angels and see what messages they've got coming for us today. Excuse me. So let's get straight into, you will also hear, I'm sure you just heard that, next door, still doing the building work. 2 months worth of this still to go. Just so you know that, yeah, they've arrived. Here they go. On time. So pile number 1, let's see what's happening for you guys. Pile number 1, I feel like you've got some really great ideas. If you haven't already started writing them down, please start writing them down. Please start making, like when you have a lot of stuff in your head and it just stays in there, it just gets more confusing. And I feel like if you have some ideas or just thoughts or whatever, I feel like you're being asked to get them out on paper, or more up to date, maybe make voice notes or keep a vlog. Keep a vlog or write or whatever way you want to do it. Get them out, get them on paper, so you can start making sense of them and start putting them in order, if that makes sense. Business wise, yeah, definitely get those ideas that you've got going on, get them out on paper. Start bringing those ideas to people. Start I don't want to say advertising them. Yeah, just start getting them out there. Start telling people about your ideas. And I'm not just like, gym down the road. I'm talking about, like, if you've got an idea, present it to a company, or if you're looking for a partner, present your ideas to the people that you're interested in working with. Show them what you've got planned. Show them your work plan. Show them your business plan. If this is just in life, just in general, when it comes to you and yourself, I feel like you've had a massive growth spurt just in who you are. And yeah, I feel like a newborn baby kind of energy. And I don't mean literally, I mean it can be literally, I don't know, I mean this is a general reading, but I feel just in like a general sense that it's like a newborn baby, like you're going to have to start reparenting yourself. Start learning this new version of you. Water yourself, feed yourself, listen to yourself, trust yourself, believe in yourself, know your worth. Ground yourself, be so deeply rooted in yourself and earth and nature and divine source just be so grounded in love and yourself that there is no way a storm, a hurricane, a tsunami can come and knock you off your feet. Like, you're going to withstand it all. Do you know what I mean? That kind of power. That kind of, like, really, there's no one in this world that can come up to you and say, do you know what, you're too much? Because if I'm too much, then that just means you're just not enough then, innit? You know? Oh, God, I need help. You're never too much. You're only, you know, when people say you're too much, it's just because they ain't got the facilities for that big man, you know? They ain't got the facilities to handle you, and that's fine. You don't want to be handled like that anyway. I feel like for you guys as well, like there's a lot of third eye activity. Ooh. Yes, I'm liking it. 100%. See what I'm saying? You see? This card alone, like the 9 of Pentacles for me is, you know, for most people it's a self-employment card, but for me it just represents like self-worth, you know, like good health, good wealth, good sense of self. And then we have the Chariot here, and we have the Knight of Wands here, like following your passion. It's like this guy, he's not just going to move for the sake of moving. If this guy's going to move, he's going to move because it means something, like it's got purpose to it. He's not just going to like pick up his shit and go. Like if this guy's going to move, then he's going to move because it fills him with passion. Like it gets his juices flowing. He's just not going to move otherwise. He has to be emotionally invested in this situation. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point in moving if you're not even invested in it? There's just, it makes no sense whatsoever. The investment that you're putting in yourself right now, I fucking love it. Absolutely love it. You are being called, though, you are being called to bring that creative energy, to bring those ideas, to bring them out into the world. Stop keeping them to yourself, because we're trying to build legacies here with the 10 of Pentacles. We're trying to build a legacy. We're trying to build a name. We're trying to build the empire, our empire. And if you keep everything to yourself, then no one's ever going to know. So for you guys, it's important that you bring yourself, your ideas, your creativity to the fucking table that is the world, and start like making it yours. If you're having trouble finding what your passion is, that is a hard one. That is a pickle, is what the Oracle says in the Matrix. That is a pickle. But I feel like for me, when I started realising what my passions were again, I went all the way back to childhood. I went all the way back to, I used to love to dance and sing, and I was always doing something creative, painting or something like that. That for me was passion. Looking after people. I always used to play doctors and nurses as a kid. I always used to make potions as a kid. And here I am. You know, like that. But maybe with like this newborn energy that I've been picking up, maybe this is all new to you. Maybe you don't know what your passions are yet. Maybe this new version of you is still trying to find that. But I still feel like if you tap into your inner child, like you'll find those passions real quick. Or even like, you know, you can be passionate about for me, when I see bullying or people being hurt or injustice and stuff, the amount of like fire that builds in my belly for things like that, like, it's dangerous. I'll go to prison. Like, don't test me when it comes to things like that. We're not doing that. It's not going to happen on my time. You know, what things bring you life? What things set fire up your arse and make you move? You know, what things bring out that raw, you know, that lion energy of like, say what we doing? Do you want to go? You know? Oh, jeez. If you're worried about finances, once you really get to know your worth, and when you really start bringing your ideas and stuff to the table, you won't have to worry about finances for much longer. Your health is going to improve if you're worried about health issues. I will say this, if you do have any health concerns, always go to your doctor. Don't rely on tarot readings or alternative healers and stuff. It's you know, it's always best to know what's going on, you know. And then things like alternative healing and stuff can help with symptoms and stuff like that, and can help heal 100%. But you can't have medicine without, you know, you need both. So if you do have any health concerns, always go and see your doctor. And if you feel like they're not giving you the treatment that you need, then just keep fucking going. Get a second opinion. Just keep going until you finally get it sorted. But I love the fact that this is really about like relearning yourself and stepping into your self-worth, bringing yourself and your ideas and your truth into the world finally, and then being able to see just how quickly you can make shit happen. And for some people as well, sorry, I nearly left this out, but for some people as well, some people that have already brought their ideas to the table and have already started investing or asking people to partner up and stuff like that. Yeah, don't worry about rejection, because, you know, you want people that are going to choose you. You know, you don't want to force a partnership, because if it's forced, then likelihood is that it's just not going to work very well. You want people that choose you too, you know. So don't worry about if there's been rejection. There is going to be people that will take your ideas, and you will work with someone, and you will probably end up venturing off and working on your own, and maybe even having another lane to what it is you've created. So this could be for you guys, the ones that have already kind of like started putting their ideas out there and stuff. This could be that, you know, maybe even you're looking back at where you began and now realizing that like you've come a long fucking way. And this is a pat yourself on the fucking back kind of moment. No joke. Anyway, pile number one, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if that resonated with you in the comment section below. And let's see what's happening with pile number two. What's happening for pile number two? Oof, this energy is it. Pile number two, you have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. I feel like you guys, pile number two, I feel like you guys are really starting to understand your connection to maybe like previous life, maybe ancestors, like heritage, that this was made for you. Being a medicine woman, being like a healer, that's your shit. Like, and you're starting to realise that you've got a natural knack for creating medicines or healing or whatever it is. I get for you guys as well, I'm really drawn to her hair. I get for you guys too that you're thinking about changing your hair up and stuff. And do it. Hair is so important. And I've been a hairdresser for nearly 25 years. Hair, in my whole experience of hair, hair is so important on a base level, especially when, well, both genders now, you know, before it used to be like a very womanly thing to always go and get your hair done to feel good, but it's neutral now, and I love the fact that it's neutral, that things like that can be applied for both sexes, or whatever label or whatever you identify with, sorry. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than just feeling good. It's deeper than just a look. It's self-expression. It's, you know, your hair holds information. Your hair holds energy. For some of you, you might be finding protective styles, or maybe some of you are going to lock your hair up, you know, like dreadlocks or jatters or whatever, matte locks, whatever technique you use. You could be thinking along the lines of switching your hair up like that. Trying to protect your energy. I'm going to say this as well. When I locked my hair up, when I went on my, I call them jatters because that's kind of where I feel like being Romany heritage and stuff, that's the direction that I go in. But when I locked my hair up, when I started my jatter journey, my anxiety, when I say I had bad anxiety, and sometimes still, like I can't leave the house. But since I locked my hair up, or I started wearing my hair up a lot more, my anxiety levels have dropped from 100 down to like 30. It's crazy. You think it's a joke. You think hair is a joke. It's not a joke. It's just really not a joke. Let's see what else is happening for you guys. I feel like you guys are going to start learning, a lot about your heritage and connecting yourself back to, 100%, connecting yourself back to what you've already, like what you've known for lifetimes, what is yours, medicine, healing. Like, you know, I can just imagine you in the kitchen cooking something and you're like, oh, a bit of basil, this is going to bring abundance and this and that and that. You know, like, you know in you, like it's just buried deep within. Sorry, I was just touching myself saying like it's buried in you, like it's deep in you. And I feel like this could be the start of maybe like a side career, and then it turning into your full-time career. Like you start making products that like natural products, or even, you know, using food, because, you know, like intention is everything, you know, like intention is where the magic really fucking lies. Like, yes, the ingredients and stuff is good, but if your intention ain't there, you ain't creating shit. What is your intention? Like, what are you, you know, like in the kitchen when a woman loves her man and stuff and she makes him this big meal when she watches him eat it. The intention is just pure fucking love. When you feed your kids, it's love, you know? Like the intention is always love. And with things like Reiki, you can send healing energy into food, water, like whatever. You can send healing energy into anything. Because energy is everything, it's everywhere. I can really see pole number 2 connecting back to your roots. like trusting your intuition, connecting back to divine source, connecting back to your ancestors, researching traditions and stuff that would have been along your line. Maybe some of you are lucky enough to have family members that can teach you. So you could be going to a family member or a family friend who will teach you the way, who will teach you about your traditions, who will teach you about this stuff that you're starting to realize within yourself. And this is destined. This is destined. I feel like you've probably been called a few times to do this and you've probably not really understood. But yeah. Oh my God, look, I just noticed this. I just noticed the judgment card. Like, yes, like this is your calling. Don't doubt that. This is your calling. So I feel like this pole is very spiritual. I don't feel like I mean, I probably could pick and pull it apart and apply it to some really 3D dense level stuff, but this is a for me, very spiritual pile, and I'm not gonna lower the vibration of this. Like, I'm just gonna keep rising it up. Like, this is a spiritual pile. If you was wondering about your spiritual gifts, I feel like you found it. Medicine, healing. I feel like you're connecting back to source, back to ancestors. You know, you're going to find a mentor that's going to mentor you and help you evolve even more on this journey. You're literally like, this is your calling. This is your calling. This belongs to you. This is yours. Don't doubt it. Trust your intuition. And there's so much more. You see me, right? Whenever I see, like, don't know if you can see that there's like a curtain in the background. Whenever I see curtains in tarot decks, I always feel like there's something hiding. There's so much more that you don't even know yet. There's so much more that you just don't even know yet. And when that lifts up and you see what's what, it's going to be mind-blowing in a good way. You don't have to worry. Like, when something is yours, when the gift is yours, sorry about the banging. When the gift is yours and it's in you, you will naturally be protected. You don't have to worry about protection because you are already protected. It's only really when you start delving into things that don't really belong to you. Like, you know, for me, it's tarot. If I started delving into, I don't know, whatever didn't belong to me, then yeah, I'll probably need protection because I'm doing stuff that I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. So yes, I would need protection. But when it comes to like Reiki, tarot, and other stuff that I'm not going to get into, that is mine. That is naturally mine. So I'm already protected in that. I always add to that protection, but ground level, I'm always going to be pre-protected with gifts that are divinely gifted to me. You know, same applies to everyone. We've all got gifts. So whatever your gift is, you're always going to be protected around it. Pile number 2, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if that resonates with you in the comment section below. That pile, this pile, wow. Just, wow, I'm excited for you. Let's see what's happening for pile number 3. Pile number 3, you have Guardian, Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. I feel like for you guys, it really is just about spreading your fucking wings and going. I feel like you've already got everything that you need. It's just about taking action now. I feel like the fire is calling you to take action. Take action. You've got the passion. You've got everything you need. You just need to do it. Spread your wings. Fly. I already feel like it's ignited. I don't feel like you've even got to fucking put a match up your ass. Like, oh, actually, maybe you do need to, because, you know, you've got to take the action. It's all fair and well having the theory and having, you know, like this and that. But if you're not actively doing something with it, then it's not, what is it actually even doing? So the fire element is like, baby, we need you to start taking action. We need you. Yeah, see? Even more fire energy. Like, make the move. Make the move. The timing's always been perfect. Yes. You guys are one, like, I'm just going to keep repeating myself. Take action. It's time to take action. It might feel new to you, whatever this is. Like with this card here, the Page of Swords. It's all about building your confidence in what it is that you're trying to do. It's all about allowing yourself to make room for creativity. It's all about trusting your instinct. It's all about your passion. It's all about bringing all of that and just bringing it. Just fucking bring it. You know, pages are usually new in the game, you know. They're usually the freshly qualified people that, you know, have to gain experience and stuff in it. And, you know, he does. That's why he's got his sword up. He's practicing, you know. He's getting into his flow. Don't let this devil energy here keep you like in a box. You weren't born to be in a box. What's that quote about when you put your feet on the floor in the morning? Even the devil shivers or something like that. Like, be so definite in what you're doing that it shakes the world. Do you know what I mean? Do you know, does that make sense? You've already got the skill, right? You already know that you have what it takes. You've probably been working on this for a while, actually, when I think about it. But in this card, I've noticed as well, like the door is closed. If you're just working behind the door and like no one's seeing what you're doing and you're not delivering things and putting them out there in the world, like, is it ever really going to be something? Like, we need the door to be open and we need to say, this is what I'm offering, this is my service, this is who I am, this is what I've got, this is what I'm offering. You know, like, take the action. We're not letting this guy tell us or confine us or stop us from being great. And this devil energy, as much as like it can be very intoxicating and addictive and, you know, it just has you in its clasp and stuff. Like, really, when you think about it, does this devil really have that much control over you? Because when you look at like these chains and stuff, like you could literally just set yourself free at any given moment that you wanted to. So does this energy really have that much control over you? Does it really have the ability to stop you? And I mean, it could if you want to get caught up in that cycle. But you weren't born to be confined to that cycle. You were probably born, and considering that this guy's here ready to like start chopping some shit up, yeah, you weren't born for boxes and cycles. You were born to break the cycle. What's that quote with Daenerys? What's that quote? And she says, I'm going to break the wheel, or whatever she says. Yeah, You're the rule breaker, you know. You're not meant to be caught up in cycles and patterns and rotation. You're here to break those patterns. But you've got to be ready to get up and do it. It's about action. This whole energy is just taking action. And with this Eight of Wands message here, I feel like now, like, you know, like if now was ever now, you know, like if now was ever a thing, now, now. I almost feel like it's even like that energy is pushing this page of, like, I was going to say wands. The Eight of Wands is like pushing the Page of Swords out of its comfort zone. It's pushing it through this devil energy that's like got you confined and trapped in this shit cycle of putting yourself down, or, you know, whatever that confinement represents for you. Like, this energy is just pushing you out and through. Pile number 3. I hope that resonates for you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that resonates for you. Let me know in the comment section below. And action now. You know, like now, action, that kind of thing. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if that resonated with you guys. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.